Home run, let's get it.
Yes!
Get him up out Welcome, home run. In a 10th inning. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look at what Pinky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to DeJounte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go. Go, Dogs. Go, Dogs. Go, Dogs. Sickle.
Now you're going to make me chump. Now you're going to make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Larry. We'll have a DIXON Way. My beautiful wife Shauna's the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary on our favorite sports teams. From the Braves and Hawks of Falcons, the Bulldogs, and my wife Gators. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hope you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding ding to get all our latest videos. Let's get into it. Let's go. What's up, Jose? What's up, Jordan? How y'all doing? All right, man. So Atlanta Braves already won the series. We're going for a series sweep versus the Tigers. As we push them under 500 now. Love to see it. More so love to see the Braves bouncing back from a down season last year.
Jordan Blackshear says, "What's good, UNC?"
I'm good. Hopefully these Braves come out, win this game. We're trying to get double dubs tonight. As Atlanta Hawks take on the New York Knicks. Atlanta
Jordan
Braves
Blackshear says,
on the Detroit
and the Hawks.
Tigers. That's right. Trying to get double dubs tonight. Braves trying to extend their excellence, and the Hawks trying to extend their season. Beautiful matinee game. Braves versus Tigers. Bryce Elder pitching today. Bryce has had a resurgence this season. He's definitely had a resurgence. As the Braves are entering the field right now, let's go. Bryce Elder 3-1 with a 1.95 ERA. Opponents are hitting 194 against him. 31 to 10 strike the ball ratio. I mean, Bryce Elder is looking like 2023 first half of the season. He's looking dominant. Like, seriously. This stuff is looking dynamic. Hold on one second. right, guys. Let's go. I think he's warmed up. Let's get into it.
Floyd Donnelly T9M says,
What's up, Floyd?
Go Braves, go Falcons.
Welcome back to the stream. Let's go. Love Fishing. How you doing, fam? That sounded for you also. Welcome back to the stream. Ground crew chief for over since 1990 is finally retiring. So they had a ceremony for him before the game. That was awesome. Even John Sherholtz came up here to present him his jersey and base. All right, here's one pitch. That's 0-1 account. Pitch number 2 is a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 is count. Got a slider inside, low and inside, was not swinging that. This kid got an eye. Can't wait until we shut up the loud Carolina Panther fans up. I'm not worried about little bro. Strike. Good pitch. 89 mile power cutter on the top outside corner. Good pitch by Bryce. 2-2 the count. Here's the one pitch. High sinker, 92 mile power. Did not swing at it. That got a little loose, I think. 3-2 the count. Here's a winding pitch. That ball fouled off. 91 mile power sinker, riding in on the hands. Good pitch. If he didn't swing at it, it was a strikeout. Here's a winding pitch. That ball fouled off. 93 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. Top upper half. Top outer half. Fouled off. Here's a winding pitch. Center cut, but popped up. Who got it? Was that Yes? No, Dubon. Money Mike is out today. Money Mike is out today. All right, so you got Dubon and Eli White in the outfield, in left and center field. You got Jorge Mauricio, Mateo at shortstop. And that ball, first pitch, hit over to right field. Ronald got it. Ronald gives a spot to a young man. Good job. Let's go. Good catch. Great catch by Ronald, who's been playing Gold Glove defense out there. Here's a winding pitch. That kid will remember that for the rest of his life. Koki batting .318. Here's a winding pitch. That's a high cutter. 90 mile per hour. 1-1 is the count. Yeah, Ronald bat isn't back. Oh, that ball hit, struck right to Ronald right in front of him. That's a base hit. All right, so 2 outs. Base hit. Man on first base. Was definitely a blooper. 78.8 mile per hour exit velocity. Definition of a little CNI hit. CNI blooper. Here's the winding pitch. 1-0 count, the ball low. Got Riley Green up the bat. Batting 291 on the season. 4 home runs. Andre P, what up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Ha ha. I'm back 1-1. Chops in the chat. 2-0 to count. All right, no 2-out chicanery. No 2-out chicanery, Bryce Elder. Get it right. Here's the one pitch. That ball way too high. 3-0 to count. Here we go. Here's the winding pitch. And he walked him. Two runners on. All this happened with 2 outs. Hold your butts. Yep. Spencer Torkelson coming up the bat. Batting 219, but got 2 runners on. Gotta be careful. I don't think he's as bad as his average is saying. Here's the winding pitch. And that ball stroked, but popped out the right field. And runners underneath, he caught it. No harm, no foul. Danced through the raindrops. All right, guys. It's 0-0. Going to the bottom half of the first inning. And Drake is behind the plate. So no Heim. No Heim today. Appreciate you, Isaac. Appreciate your fam. Welcome back to the stream. I see you.
Isaac7 says, I'm at work but checking in to hit that like button.
Appreciate
Go
you, fam.
Braves.
Let's go. All right, man. You know, Ronald. Lean us off. He's the engine. He is the engine. Because he'll get us started. Well, actually, it might be Drake Baldwin the engine now. Maybe Ronald is the ignition. Or he could be the ignition. He should be the ignition. All right, let's go, man. Ronald Acuna Jr., Baldwin, Ozzie Albies, Matty O, Olson Riley, DeBon, Farmer. Oh, Farmer playing DHing. Huh? What D. Smith at? Framber Valdez, I think he still remember. He had the rat tail when we played against him. He gave up that home run that I still think is flying in Houston. Here's the one in the pitch. And Ronald, first pitch swinging, pops it up, center field. That's it. Or right field, right center. And that's out number 1. Chambers caught it. Didn't even give himself a chance. Well, dang nabbit. Been a lot of that, unfortunately. Got to give yourself a chance at least. Here's one in the pitch. That ball. Strike. What's up, Travis? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through, Travis. Welcome to the stream. That sounds for you. Bohan, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, and Drake Baldwin, professional hitter, the MVP of the league. Stop playing with Drake.
Let him cook.
Base hit to right field.
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him
Exit velocity was 107. Ozzie Albies up the bat, batting in the 3-hole. Excellent season right now by Ozzie. Here's one in the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike. Nasty changeup right there. 87-mile-per-hour. 1-1 is the count. Here's one in the pitch. Here's one in the pitch, swing and a miss. That's something almost hit him in the foot. 2-2 the count. Come on, Ozzie. Ozzie Albies ripped that thing to center field. Let's go. That's back-to-back hits. Let's go. All right, here we go. 1 out. 2 runners on. Let's go. 106 exit velocity. He hung that right across the center of the plate. Ozzie knew what to do with it. Smack him. All right, run on second and first base. Love to see it. Good hit by Ozzie Albies, who's on fire. Now Matteo also on fire. Here's one to pitch. Call ball. Looked like a good pitch to me, but I'll take it from the blue. One of those gap. Matteo 306 with 9 home runs, 28 RBIs. Here's the one to pitch. Ooh, dropped that curveball in a bucket. Great pitch. Great pitch. Wasn't looking for it. That was definitely a hittable ball, but I understand why you're taking. Valdez looking, dropped another curveball in the bucket. Caught Matteo looking again. Look at what I got. Look what I see. Look what I got. All right, 1-2 is the count. Matteo staring in. He got a reservation for 3 at the Chop House. He just need to fill it out. Here's one to pitch. That ball way outside. Curveball way outside. Great eye. Last 6 games, he batting .478. Oh my goodness. Here's the one to pitch. He hits that ball to the first baseman, and he's only play he has to step on the bat. So great productive out by Matty O. Moves both runners over. Did not hit into a double play. So we still got 2 runners on with 2 outs. Now Olson Riley's up the bat. Come on, Stone Cold Olson Riley, you got this. Little man, what's up, man? Money. What's up? Check up. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. This time for both of you guys. What's the best Brave team year-wise? Anytime they won a championship. Because that's the ultimate goal. So there's only been 2 great years in the Brave season, Brave franchise. If you're talking about championships. There's been plenty other great seasons. Too many to count. Here's one to pitch. I would guess 91 would be the best because it started this run. I would guess. But I don't know, too many. '96 feel like we were better than the Yankees, but we lost. Here's one to pitch, and they changed the fortunes of the Braves dynasty. That made the Yankees. That started the Yankees to become the team of the '90s instead of us. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Braves only won twice here in Atlanta. They're the only ones that count. Georgia Dog. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Austin Riley goes down swinging. Braves have 2 runners on with 1 out and fail to get a run. Great pitching by Valdez. Great pitching by Valdez. Unfortunate no hitting by the Braves. What is this commercial? Mm. All right, man. So the Braves failed to score right there. We're going to the top half of the second inning. Tied up 0-0. Braves got 2 hits. Detroit had 1 hit. No scores. Brian, what's up, fam? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. Man, Riley strikes out way too much. He's been slumping in this early season, but I think he'll turn it around. I think he'll turn it around. Just like I said, the season wasn't over just because we got injuries. Here's one to pitch. Ball up and in. A little bit too high. About an inch and a half off the plate, looked like. One of those count. Carpenter off the bat. Batting .222 on the season. Here's one to pitch. Drop that slider in the bucket. Good pitch. Strike. Frozen. Oh, 1-1 is the count. Here's one to pitch. And that ball yanked foul. I don't think you need to throw that slider no more. He was sitting on that. He was sitting on that. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three with a high cheese. 94 mile per hour. Couldn't lay off of it. Go sit down. Great pitch by Bryce and inducing him to that. First pitch. No, the second pitch, my bad. 0-2 the count. 0-2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Still 0-2 the count. Bryce Elder looking good. Matt Vierling, batting 193, 1 home run, 9 RBIs with OPS of 595. Get this dude up out of here. Don't play around. Yeah, Jose, of course. We got a doubleheader today. Of course. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too high, 93 mile per hour. Got a little loose on him. Of course, we're doing a doubleheader. We'll be back. Game scheduled to come on at 7 o'clock. We may come in a little bit early. We'll see. Here's one to pitch. Ah, that looked good. And challenged by the MVP. Got him. I mean, clearly. Blue. 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 They didn't even put the engine. It was almost center of the plate. Blue. Look how he's looking like, oh my God. Yeah, that's strike 3, man. He's out of there. That was a horrible call by Blue. We shouldn't even have to use a challenge on that strike. First pitch strike. What's up, Magic Man? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming
Magic
through.
Man 2 says, good morning, way too early baseball.
Here's a one to pitch. That ball chopped in the ground. 2 outs, nobody on base. No more 2-out shenanigans, please. Everybody say hello to the magnificent mod Magic Man. Magnificent. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up sky high. Eli White underneath it. And that should be out number 3. Money Mike taking a rest today. That's all right. We're going to the bottom half of the second inning. Tied up 0-0. All right, man. So Braves get to come up, try to get some runs now on the back end of the lineup. Valdez looking pretty good. We had opportunity to score on him, but we failed at that opportunity.
Magic Man 2 says, we're having like a second winter here, it's ridiculous. Too cold.
I don't envy you at all. The sun is out. It's about 75 degrees with a nice cool breeze. It rained in the morning and now it's nice and cool. Not even humid. I mean, well, you can see what's going on. In the stands. It's a beautiful day out there today. It was raining all morning, and then it stopped. The sun came out. Now it's beautiful and warm. Here's one to pitch. That ball hit to the ground on 1 account. Dubon, our super utility guy, batting 274, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs, and OPS of 743. Here's the one to pitch. Been in a slump, man, to be honest. Said the sun is out and it's 45. Oh, heck no. Heck no. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. All right, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, he hit him. Take your base. Walk it out. Hit him in the shin. All right, strike. Cal Farmer up. Batting 333. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. He's only had like 1 or 2 plate appearances, I think. Checo said global warming. I don't know what it is. But he can keep all that cold weather up there in Wisconsin. Here's one to pitch. And Farmer hits it right to right field. Great hit through the infield. Love to see it. 2 runners on. All right, we got 2 runners on with no outs. Come on, Braves Chops in the chat. Let's go. Great piece of hitting by Farmer. See ball, hit ball. See ball, hit ball. You hit by Farmer. All right, Mateo coming up. Let's go, Mateo. Here's one to pitch. Curveball, swung at it. Was not a strike. Mateo batting 286 on the season. 0-1 to count. Jorge Mateo. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 0-2 to count. Quickly in the hole is Mateo. Here's one to pitch, and Mateo pops it up to left field. Not sure if I'm running advance. Nope. Sure won't. Eli White up the bat. Bat 184 on the season. Here's one to pitch. That ball outside. What's up, James? James said Austin Riley got to move to the 9 spot. Oh my goodness. Here's one to pitch. He's not better than Eli. He's not worse than Eli White. You know? Here's a one to pitch. And Eli White gets a base hit. I don't know if that's a score. Oh, it is. Dubon getting on the torch. Let's go. Braves lead. RBI single by Eli White. Let's go, Eli. Maybe Eli told me to shut the heck up. Thank you, Eli. I'll shut up. Well, I can't really. That'll defeat the purpose of the channel. All right, but great hit by Eli White. Hit that thing right in the left field. Love to see it. Great RBI right there. Devon on his horse. If he would have threw it home, he didn't think he was going to go. He would have threw it home, he would have got him. But thanks, guys. Here's the one in the pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. is sitting there looking at it. That's a strike on 1 account. All right, it's 2 runners on with 1 out. Ronald Acuna Jr. can move somebody over or get a hit, and they can score. Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Change up just outside the strike zone. Ooh, Ronald. Here's one in the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? I don't think so. 1 ball, 2 strikes. James, the reason why offense is potent right now is because the back end of our lineup is so good. We don't want to disturb that. Here's the one in the pitch and start getting automatic outs at the end of the lineup. It hit him in the foot. It hit Ronald in the foot. So run and walk it out. All right, we got bases loaded. Let's go. Walk it out in the check. Yeah, I'm looking at it like I want to keep balance. I know everybody want all our best hitters at the top of the lineup, but I want to be able to strike some fear in people at the back end of the lineup. That's why I really don't like Money Mike moving up no further than 7. 6 at the absolute most. 6 at the absolute most. I can leave Austin Riley there and let him work out his woes. But I don't want 3 straight players are automatic out at the end of the lineup. Those days should be gone from the Braves. Especially with if Ronald comes. It ain't just Austin Riley, it's Ronald too. And if Ronald comes around, we got people on base at the back end of the lineup. Him and Drake Baldwin. Your 2 most talented players. You want people on base with them guys coming up. So, nah, I don't want to do that personally. Yeah, I'll let Riley figure it out where he's at right now. I think he's in the 5 hole right now. Yeah, that thing bounce off his toe. What are we talking about? Why we keep looking at it if the call is upheld? Call on the field, hit batsman. No hit batsman? The Braves challenge. So it said a call on the field stands. I would take my shoe off and show that my foot is red. I would take my shoe off. Yeah, it bounced off his foot. Look, they finally got the angle. It bounced right there off his foot. It bounced off his foot. There it is. It bounced off his foot. Bounce right off his foot, man. Come on, man. It bounced off his foot. You saw it ricochet into the glove. It bounced off his foot. Wow. Yeah, I would have took my shoe off like that one player. One player took his shoe off and showed his foot was red. I would have took my shoe off. Here's one to pitch. 3-2 to count. Now hit a home run, Ronald. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's some bull malarkey, man.
Magic Man 2 says,
What are they looking
if
at?
the Braves win the World Series, they should be considered back-to-back champions, seeing as there won't be a season in 2027. Technically they are champions until they are beaten, so maybe 2028.
Yeah. Here's one to pitch, and Drake Baldwin, foul ball. It's 2 outs, runners on base, man. It should have been bases loaded with 1 out with Drake Baldwin coming up the bat. That's what it should have been. Oh man, they cheated us out. And Ronald is pissed, and I would be too, bro. Yeah. Here's one to pitch. And Magic Man, what happened to the AI overlords right there? What happened with the AI overlords? Clearly bounced off his foot. Here's one to pitch. The ball got away with no one advances. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Drake Baldwin. Totally killed the momentum of the Braves. Ronald's still beside himself. I don't blame him. He got squarely hit on the toe. It's bases loaded with 1 out. At the very least, we get Drake and Matty O up with bases loaded.
Magic Man 2 says, the AI is currently controlled by simple humans, only when they are turned loose completely, will they be able to make correct calls. Embrace your local AI overlords.
That sounds like the Terminator or the Matrix. That sounds like the synopsis of the Terminator or the backstory of the Terminator and the Matrix. Succumb to your AI overlords. I'm just saying. All right. Referee, Blue just straight up cheated us. That is one step towards Skynet. Everything already ran electronically now, which is crazy. Here's one to pitch. Strike. Good pitch by Bryce Elder. It's still 1-0, man, but I wanted to score at least 2 on that opportunity. The AI overlords. I don't need no Agent Smith going around here. Here's the one at the pitch. Me, 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 me. Me too. I don't need that in my life, man. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Get up out of here. Good job by Bryce Elder. See? Nope. Nope. Me. Me too. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That is true. We could be in the Matrix right now. We could be in the Matrix right now. Ah, that pinch hurt though. Here's the one to pitch. That's right, man. Bryce Elder cooking. Here's the one to pitch. Ball fouled off. 0-2 the count. Bryce Elder has found his 2023 magic in the first half of the season. Hopefully, it happens on both sides of the season this year. Here's the one to pitch. If we were in the Matrix, I don't think there would be a movie about the Matrix. You feel me? Here's the one to pitch. They didn't have dreams about being in the Matrix. Unless they ate a pill. I ain't ate no red or blue pill yet. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way inside. Levi said reverse psychology. Oh no, let me take that back. The new Matrix had them being a movie. Yeah, the new Matrix was like the Matrix was a movie that they watched. I almost forgot that. And that movie wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as people said. I didn't agree with Trinity being the one though, or part one. Like the one part B. Yeah, I didn't agree with that. Strike right at the knees. 0-1 count. I might be Agent Smith. I could be. Here's one to pitch. And that ball squirts through the left side for a base hit. We got two runners on, but one out. Double play is still in play. Mr. Magic Man. I didn't take it like that, but I can see how people could. More so than anything, I didn't like that they didn't bring the real Morpheus back. Well, Larry Fishburne said he didn't want to do it. That fake Morpheus threw me off. Fake Morpheus and fake Agent Smith threw me off. Now that ball hit right there, Matteo underhand throws it. Runners advance. Yeah, we got Timu, Morpheus, and Agent Smith. It was kind of whack. I kind of look at Trinity as his battery, as Neo's battery. You know? I kind of look at it like she was the battery. Because in all the instances, she always juiced him up. So I can see that. Here's one to pitch. Because he died. until she said, "Wake up, Neo. Get up." He was dead. Here's one to pitch. And it was always a connection with her. So I see the way they was going with it. He didn't get out the Matrix without her, meeting her in the club. Here's one to pitch. Oh, he did? I mean, because we programmed it with our sensibilities. Here's one to pitch. Normally, nature take care of everything on planet Earth. We're gonna do it ourselves, unfortunately. 2-2 to count. Here's one to pitch. 2-2 is a count. We got 2 runners on with 2 outs. Top half of the 3rd inning. Bryce Elder got to get through this mess. Here's one to pitch. 3-2 to count. That ball way up by the eyes. Let's see if Elder can get out of this again. I hope so. Here's one to pitch. Swing got a miss. Bryce Elder with a strikeout. Go sit down. Hey, baby. Everybody say hello to the beautiful sound. Scottish, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. The sound for you. Appreciate you coming. Way to get out of that situation by Bryce Elder, dancing through those raindrops. Love to see it.
Magic Man 2 says, Shonda.
All right, guys, so we're going to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Braves are trying to put something on the board. They've had 2 opportunities to touch up Valdez. Haven't capitalized on it yet. Big time. It's 1-0. Don't get me wrong, it's 1-0. But could have been much more. When you have an excellent pitcher up on the mound, you want to take advantage of those opportunities. Because you might not get them later on in the game. You might not get it later on in the game. Son, you go outside later after this game. Later. Okay? You go outside later, okay? Yeah, I know it start raining, but you gotta wait. Okay? Wait, please. Thank you. All right, Ozzie Albies up the bat. He's 1 for 1 with a single in the 1st inning. Here's one in the pitch. Ozzie Albies pop that thing sky high. Sky high. Foul ball. Oh, he missed it. He thought it was going to go foul territory. It did come into fair territory. Well, he thought it was going to go out in the stands, but he could have caught it. Lucky for us. All right, Ozzie, now hit a home run just for that. Smizzy in the building. What's up, Smizzy? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Let's go, Braves. I see you. Welcome back to the stream, fam. Valdez. 0-1 on this season. Let's make him 0-2. Here's one to pitch that ball way outside. Good eye by Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies ranks as the #1 second baseman in Braves history. That's over for call. I mean, that's over. What musclehead dude name? I'm trying to remember his name. Yeah, it was a musclehead dude. Ozzie Albies raked that thing. If it's fair, it's gone. It's foul though. Wow. Hit the second awning. Somebody gonna know who I'm talking about. Ozzie Albies is the best second baseman in Braves history. It's not even debatable. Here's the one to pitch. Ball crushed into the ground though. Foul ball. 1-2 is a count. He will be on the All Braves team. He'll be on the All Braves team as the second baseman. Here's one to pitch, and Ozzie squirts that thing out to right field. Oh my God, a little excuse me double. Wow, how did Ozzie Albies hit that? That's when you're hitting good, you're hitting good. That was a bad pitch he hit, a horrible pitch he hit. I don't know what to say. But hey, great hit by Ozzie Albies. When you're hot, you're hot. All right, Ozzie Albies, 6th double of the season. He's on second base. And guess who's coming up? Matty-O. Hey, that's a ball right there. 1-0 the count. What's up, drummer? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. 2-0 the count. It's going to be an aggressive walk, in my opinion. This is an aggressive walk. Matty-O is a double play candidate for sure. They can't get one now, but if he get on first base, so yeah. Here's one to pitch. That ain't no strike. Tap your head. Challenge it. He did not. This umpire been kind of off anyway. Challenge his calls. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Swung at that curveball. 2-2 to count. Good pitch by Valdez. Here's one to pitch, and he chops it in the ground. Rolling, rolls foul ball. Okay. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty slider. And that's the first out of the inning. All right. Down goes Matty-O with a filthy slider low and away. Could not lay off of it. Dude, same pitch as Ozzie Albies, but he hit it. Oh, and that ball thrown way to the backstop. Ozzie Albies advances to third base. All right, Stone Cold Austin Riley, we need you right here, buddy. Sacrifice fly will get him in. He's at third base. Let's go. Let's freaking go. That ball definitely sailed on him. All right, now all the infield is up close, trying to stop an advancement. Here's one, the pitch. Swing and a miss at something way out of the strike zone. Come on, Olson. Olson batted 195 on the season. 3 home runs, 17 RBIs with OPS at 602. Sheesh. Here's one, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Went into his account. Change up and out. Outside the strike zone. Olson free swinging. Trying to be the hero. Just calm down. Take a deep breath. See ball, hit ball. They say he swung. And yeah, I guess, yeah, I thought he checked swing, but whatever. Down goes Austin Riley. So we got a man on second base with no outs. Man on third base with 1 out. And now it's 2 outs. Dubon coming back up the bat. All right, Dubon, let's get him across. Here's one in the pitch. Ball way too low. Thank you for not swinging it. He ain't throwing no strikes. We getting ourselves out. Literally getting ourselves out for no reason. Here's one of the pitch. Dubon hits it. Let's go. Great base hit by Dubon as the back end comes through. Yes, sir. As the back end comes through, it's 2-0. Great hit by Dubon. Hit it right to center field. Love to see it. Yes, sir. Here's one in the pitch. Hit it right back up the middle. And that's out. Second baseman steps on the bag. But no harm, no foul. The Braves score again. 2-0. Bryce Elder throwing a 2-hit shutout right now. A gem of a game. Let's go. Well, they got that run in, drummer. So, but yeah, Austin Riley definitely got to get it together, man. He's batting under 200. That is not like Austin Riley. And these woes it's not just this season. That goes into last season prior to him getting the injury. So Austin Riley got to I think the book is out on Austin Riley, and he got figured out. Like, he ain't been the same ever since he signed that contract. Any updates on Schwellenbach? Not at all. No updates on Schwellenbach. But Spencer Strider coming back on Sunday. Also, Sean Murphy is doing relief rehab work with the Stripers. So, Austin Riley also makes the most money on this team. All right, one of those account. Great job by Bryce. Torkelson up. Spencer Torkelson. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Way to get it. Try to get him to chase it. Did not fall for it though. 1-1 is the count. Ooh, Nash's slider. Swing and a miss. Southside, what up, fam? I doubt Yaz start hitting. Yaz that's look like Jared Kelnick with a legendary name. I'm just saying. I think the main thing is getting Ronald and Riley on track. Here's one in the pitch. DeBon already proven he can play several. He can play any position, at least. Right now he can. So, oh, and that ball raked in the left field. Good hit. All right, leadoff guy is home. Exit velocity was 106.9, so 107 basically. Here's the one to pitch. Check swing. We can only get one. Dang it. All right. It worked like a check swing bunt. So basically the runner advanced to second base, 1 out. All right, so that's a productive out. We definitely need him, Southside. Yeah, Riley in a bad slump right now. His confidence is shot. Olson Riley looking like Dyson Daniels right now, trying to shoot a 3. That's not even hyperbole. That's probably the best way I can say it. Olson Riley is looking like Dyson Daniels right now, trying to shoot a 3. Riley just went into a slump. He had 2 home runs in the game. Yeah, he did, but he was slumping before that. When you're batting 195, that ball going back to the wall. Ronald Acuna Jr. snags it. What a defensive play by Ronald. And Torkelson has to come back. Wow. Ronald Acuna Jr. with the awesome defense. He's been playing like a gold glover this year, guys. 100%. He said, Money Mike ain't here, no problem. I'll go get it. Ronald Acuna Jr. Great defense by Ronald. And then he just clapped his hand, tipped his cap. That's all you could do. Strike on the outside. Looked like Bryce Elder got a little juice after that. Guys, this slump by Austin Riley spans over a year. It does. It spans over a year. Here's one in the pitch. And that ball hit over there to Ronald, and Ronald got it. Let's go, man. Best right fielder in all of baseball. Let's get it. Like, he was struggling really bad. He was hitting like what 220 before he got hurt. So yeah, I mean, he's been struggling for almost a year now. So pitchers have figured him out. He got to go to the lab and figure out how he can counter that. And that's all to it. Yeah, hitting 19% is not a good look. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, so the Braves get out of that situation, do not allow any runs. We're going to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Braves up 2-0. Need to score at least 2 more runs. Bryce Elder is pitching an absolute gem of a game right now. Thanks to the Braves defense also for backing them up. Led by Ronald Acuna Jr. out there in the outfield. They got these shades on. Mateo at the bat. Here's the one to pitch that ball outside. Good eye by Mateo. Mateo 0 for 1. Let's make that 1 for 2, please. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss and a changeup outside the strike zone. We are chasing. I 1 and 2 is the count right now. Valdez looking comfortable. Here's the one to pitch and swing and a miss. Swung at that down by his feet. What are we doing? Gotta have some kind of patience. Here's one to pitch. Eli White faking like he gonna bunt. He's 1 for 1 for today with an RBI single. Here's one to pitch. Drop that curveball in the bucket. Good pitch. 1-1 is the count. What's up, Ken Ross? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Chest swing, he went. Strike. 1 and 2 is the count. That ball in the dirt. Good eye. What's up, boy? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Change up. Right over the top of it. Strike 3. Sheesh. All right, last time Ronald was up, he got hit in the big toe. Here's a wind the pitch, check swing, no call. Well, I mean, no strike. Ball one. All right, that missed. 2-0 to count. 2-0 is the count. It's you, Gas Nitro. Okay, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Man, there was some Magic Man with a PSA.
Magic Man 2 says.
Here's one the pitch.
Smash the
Ronald
like
hit
and
that ball
subscribe.
right
It's
to
fast,
the
easy, and free to
shortstop.
do.
He's out.
Memberships are available.
And that's the end of the fourth inning, guys. As it's still 2-0 right now. 3 hit shutout by Bryce Elder. Love to see it. All right, low score in the fifth, man. Pitching duel. Braves got the best of it right now, but they need to add some insurance runs. We're going to the top half of the fifth inning. 2-0. Look at the little one on daddy head. On daddy's shoulders. All right, here's the one in the pitch. Ball outside. 92-mile-per-hour sinker. Did not swing at it. 1-0 is the count. Hey, 92-mile-per-hour sinker. Riding in on the hands. 1-1 is the count. Jake Rogers up the bat. He's 0 for 1. Let's make that 0 for 2, please. Here's one in the pitch. That ball popped up sky high. Also Riley tracking it. Look like he's underneath it. He is. That's out. Come on, man. Most games behind in the division. Mets and the Phillies. 11.5 and 11. Here's one in the pitch. The Braves have never been this far ahead at the end of April, ever. The highest we've been is 3 games. And then we won, and that was in 3 or 4 games. And that was in 2023, and we won the division by 10. We up by 11 games right now. That's a pop-up. That's out. That's out number 2. So, yeah, we're in uncharted territory right now, guys. Jose, what up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I'll see ya. Swing and a miss. Here's one the pitch. High fastball did not swing at it. 93-mile-per-hour. Trying to jam him up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He wants another baseball. Here's one the pitch. That ball squirted out the right field. Drops in. I dare to go to second base. And Ronald throws it in. Got him. Got him. Stop playing with Ronald Acuna Jr. Stop playing with Ronald Acuna Jr. Get him up out of there. Get him out of there, man. Go sit down. Ronald Acuna Jr. throws him out. Don't test my arm. Golden glove. Who you thought you was, man? Got him. Got him. Great defense by Ron. I'm telling you, man, Ronald Acuna Jr. is playing on the level of a Golden Glover.
Magic Man 2 says, smash the like and subscribe. It's fast, easy, and free to do. Memberships are available.
It really is fast, easy, and free to do. Also, man, it's like those new Genix commercials too. She'll like it also. I'll be right back. As Ronald Acuna Jr. showing that golden leather. Yeah, Jordan. Man, when Ronald cranks his offense up, our offense is gonna be stupid good. Here's why in the pitch. It's already stupid good. It's gonna be the best in history. If Ronald and Austin Riley get back on track like I know they can, man, it's gonna be the best offense you ever seen, period. 0-2 the count right now, Drake Baldwin. And swing and a miss. Valdez is looking extra sharp on 3 pitches. You never see Drake go down on 3 pitches. Ronald Acuna Jr. Got him. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball hit right off the middle. Oh, great play by the second baseman. Spins, turns, throws it out. And that's quickly 2 outs. We gotta work Valdez's pitch count, man. He's up to 79 pitches, man. I wish he was up to 89 pitches. And get the heck out of here. We are winning the game, but still. This guy is definitely keeping his team within orange distance. Here's the one in the pitch. Matteo watching that slider. Valdez dipping in and out of the strike zone, being very crafty right now. Matteo 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Batting 301 on the season. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss. Curveball, dropped it in the bucket, couldn't hit it. Valdez up to 81 pitches, 2 outs and 2 strikes, no balls. It is definitely a pitching duel, and Bryce Elder is leading the charge. Here's a wind and a pitch. That ball in the dirt, curveball, ain't trying to do that. Nope. I can't go for that. No, I no can do. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's one to pitch. And Matteo popped that up, right field. And that's going to be out number 3. Just missed it. And that's the end of the 5th. We're going to the top half of the 6th inning, and the Braves are leading 2-0 for his shutout. Showing out the new Braves gear at the Braves store. All right, man. Thank all you guys for coming in on this sunny afternoon game with the Braves facing off against the Tigers. Braves already won the series off of dramatic fashion last night. Going for the sweep right now. Trying to get a sweep. Detroit trying to get back to 500. All right, and we're back. Nice crowd there today. Even though, this is in the middle of the day on the school day. Love to see a nice crowd. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball popped up. Gonna be inbounds. Austin Riley waving them off. No. Jorge got it. Let's go. Let's go, man. 1 out already. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball just missed. 1-0 the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-1 is the count. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Cutter by the ankles. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that ball missed out. 3-1 to count. Come on now, Bryce. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, he swung at ball 4. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. All right, full count. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball too low. So he walked him on 6 pitches. Let's go. All right, this get a double play right here, though. You get a double play. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. You got to kind of throw it close to the plate so they induce the, chopping in the ground. And that ball rocketed out there to left field. All right, you got 2 runners on, 1 out. All right, might need to get somebody warmed up in the bully. Tying run is at first base. Still opportunity to get a double play, but it's 1 out, 2 runners on. Bryce Elder up to 82 pitches, getting to the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Hey, man. Kerry Carpenter coming up the bat. He 0 for 2. Let's make that 0 for 3. Hit into a inning-ending double play, please. Here's one in the pitch. All right, 1-0 the count. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball squirting out to left field. Foul ball. Thank the Matrix. That might have scored 2. Bryce Elder is leading Major League in the NL with 1.70 ERA. Clay Holmes of the Mets. Wow, they got a pitcher like that. And Chase Dollinger for the Colorado Rockies. And Chris Sale is number 4 with 2.31. All right, Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Get up out of this, bro. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Carpenter trying to put runs on the board for the Detroit Tigers. Bryce Elder trying to hold them right here, right now. Strike 3, let's go. We needed that. Good job by Bryce. We needed that. Bryce with the high cheese, just out of the strike zone. Induced them just enough to swing over the bottom of it. Love to see it. All right. Bryce Elder up to 86 pitches. This is probably his last at batter, regardless of the fact. Come on, Bryce. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball out there to right field, bouncing in front of Ronald. Ronald throws it home. There's a play at the plate, and he slides in. So it's 1-2 right now. Bryce Elder gives up 1 run on a RBI single. Definition of a little blooper. All right. We got our guys up in the bully. Aaron Bummer up. Yeah. It be like that sometimes, man. It's baseball. That's baseball, man. Here's one to pitch. That ball. Center cut. And Lee was swinging for the fences. Lee is 0-2. Let's make that 0-3, please. On 1 account with that foul, the off ball. Here's one to pitch. Check swing. And he's out. Yes. All right. So the Braves guys situation only give up 1 run. Braves up by 1 run, 2-1. All right, we're going to the bottom half of the 6th inning, guys. Bottom half of the 6th inning, Braves leading 2-1. Very precarious spot we in, but guess what? At least we're winning. And guys, this is game number 1 of our doubleheader today, as we will have the Hawks versus the Knicks. Game number 6 at 7 p.m. All right, so Detroit cuts into the lead a little bit. I can't imagine Bryce Elder coming back out for another inning. I think that's the end of his day. And he gave us 6. That's fine. He gave us 6. Ric Flair. I see you, Ric Flair. Look at the twin brothers. Austin Riley at the bat. Here's one to pitch. That ball chopped into the dirt. Foul ball. On 1 to count. Austin Riley 0-2 with 2 strikeouts. 1-1 is the count. Here's the 1 and the pitch. That ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good out by Austin Riley. Here's the one in the pitch. Check swing. That's a ball. 3-1 to count. Austin Riley fouled that off. Sinker, 91-mile-per-hour. Low and inside. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Austin Riley popped it up sky high. All right, let's go, man. Tyler Kinley coming up now in the bullpen. Devon up the bat having a great game. Here's one in the pitch. He's 1-for-1. Got hit. I think he got hit. And with an RBI single. Yeah, that's what I thought. He got hit by a pitch. Here's the one in the pitch. Dubon got a hold of one. That might be gone. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's caught. One track power. Here's the one in the pitch. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Farmer up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Farmer came up. He's 1 for 2 for today. Bryce Elder's still looking at film like he might come back out. I don't know what that is about. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. 2-2. Excuse me, 2-2 to count. 2 outs, nobody on, man. Farmer up the bat. He's 1 for 2. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 3. Get a 2-out rally going. Here's the one in the pitch. Farmer chops that into the ground to the first baseman. He got it. Quickly throws him out. And that's out number 3. All right, guys, we're going to the top of the 7th inning. The Braves are leading 2-1. My name is Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife Shun's the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Dream, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you like the content and the commentary. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding ding to get all our latest videos. What up, Kool-Aid? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Your boy Eli playing today. Your boy Eli White playing today. I know Kool-Aid gonna be back for the Hawks game. It's do or die. It's barbecue or mildew time. For real, for real. Tonight. Win or go home. It's this right here.
It's the final countdown.
The Braves should go get Mike Trout. I said it. The Braves should go get Mike Trout and play left field. Let him end his career with a World Series. What you guys think? What you guys think? Go get Mike Trout. Here's one of the pitch. That's a strike. Kenley in there. Tyler Kenley. Let's go, Kenley. On one account. Here's one of the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? I think he did. They said they didn't. That's a lie. Mike Trout is having a resurgence year, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but he's having a resurgence year. That's why I asked. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Let's get that. Austin Riley looking underneath it. That's out number 1. Let's go. I don't think it'll cost much either, to be honest. I do not think it'll cost anything. Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah. Here's one of the pitch. Could have been much more. It could have been a top 10 player all time. It's just the injuries killed it. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too high. Kenley up to 6 pitches. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball outside. 3-1 to count. This kid got an eye. He's got an eye. Front runner for the Rookie of the Year in the American League. Here's one in the pitch. That's a strike. Yes, sir. Challenge it if you want to, kid. Look at Iggy just chilling. Iggy said, I'll be back for the Dodgers. Don't worry. I'll be back for the Dodgers. Here's one in the pitch. That ball chopped in the dirt. 3-2 to count. Way to battle back by Kenley. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Good pitch by Kenley. Three and two to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball ground in the dirt. It's a good at bat right now. Torres on the on deck circle. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing, fouled it off. Man, fouled it off his knee. Oh, he twisted himself, man. That looked very awkward. Still 3-2 to count. Oh, no. Baseball right off the kneecap, off the inside of the kneecap. Oh, yeah, that's painful. Yeah, that's painful. That is painful. Oh, my goodness. Tough kid. My knee hurt just watching that crap. All right, 3-2 to count. You can't take out their best hitter. All right, 3-2 to count. One out. Nobody on base. Here is the wind and the pitch. And that ball inside by his knee. And he walked him. All right, here's one in the pitch. Strike. Right at the knees. Gotcha. Glad you challenged that. That's a strike there, young man. It's very close. Like a strike to me. That was a pride call. Oh, no, it's not. Wow. 0.1. You gotta be kidding me. 0.1. Wow, what a call. He lucked up on that one, though. Here's a one to pitch. That ball in the dirt. 2-0 to count. All right, 2-0 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. He called it. He didn't challenge that. That was nowhere near the strike zone. Man, that thing was like 2 inches over the plate, over the strike zone. Ooh wee. I'll take it. But yeah, that was a horrible call. 2-0 to count. 2-1 to count. And that ball's hit just past Ozzie. God dang it, man. Little bloops. 74 mile per hour exit velocity. Golly. That thing trickled out. He barely got wood on that. But he got enough to get it through the infield. That's the definition of a blooper. Dang it. All right, 2 runners on with 1 out. Come on, Kenley. Come on, Kenley. All right, 2 runners on. We need a double play right here. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the one in the pitch. And I don't know. We only going to get one. No, we didn't get anyone. Infield hit. Bases are juice with 1 out. We need a double play right now. Oh my goodness. Safe. Yeah, he's safe. Yeah, he's definitely safe. Bases are loaded. Detroit, Kinley came in, and man, here's a wind the pitch. Now we have to get a double play to keep the lead. We have to get a double play. Riley Green up the bat. He's drawn 2 walks, and yeah. Payamas is up. Oh my goodness, Payamas. Oh no. Here's a wind the pitch. That ball fouled up. Going to the count. On to the count. Just bench Kinley. Too late now. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. We needed that so bad. Yes. Go sit down. One chair in the chat. Kinley. Come on, Kinley. That knuckle curve. Let's go. Oh, we needed that. That's right, Jose. We needed that bad. Yes, sir. Oh, that curveball came in. That thing dropped off the table. Love to see it. All right, we're in the top half of the 7th inning, man. Bases is loaded with 2 outs. Braves clinging on to a 1-run lead. Oh, what a hanging slider right there. Torkelson looked at it and let it pass. Wow. Wow. On one account, the stones on that kid to throw that in this situation. Here's the wind the pitch. He threw another one, but it was high, trying to get him to pop it up. Trying to get him to pop it up. Bases are chucked. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Top half of the 7th inning, and Torkelson is 2 for 3 on the game. Here's the one to pitch. He hit that. If it's fair, it's gone, but it's a foul ball. Thank the Matrix. Thank Agent Smith. One and two is the count. Here's a 1 and a pitch. Ball inside, miss. 2-2 the count. Curveball. Trying to get him to chop it into the ground. I'll swing right through it. Two and two is the count. Here's a 1 to pitch. And that ball's hit right to left field. Caught it. Yes. And the Braves get out of the situation and they don't score a dang on run. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Applause in the chat, man. Yeah, you need to get up out of there. All right, guys. We're going into the 7th inning stretch. Please put the musical notes in the chat to help me sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" remix. If y'all ready, whole squad ready. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Take me out
to the ball game, take me out with the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts
and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever come back.
'cause it's root for the Braves. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, they're out.
The old ball game, play ball.
It's a remix, baby. All right, man. Let's take me out to the ball game remix. Thank all you guys for coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sultry sounds of the DIXON Way. The sultry sounds, the quiet storm. Let's go. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Try to be a little bit entertaining. I mean, you can listen to anybody just talk about the game, but if you ain't gonna be entertaining, then I don't know what. We try to be entertaining by being informative. That's what we try to do here at the DIXON Way. Informative and entertaining. That's right. That's right, Kool-Aid. All right, man. So the Braves coming into the bottom half of the seventh inning, trying to get that run back, plus some more. Braves want some more runs. Give me some more. Yeah, Southside, you're absolutely right about that. Appreciate you, Ken Ross. Let's go. What the Hawks gonna do? Are they gonna rise up? Wrong team. Here's one to pitch, ball in the dirt. Good eye by Yas. Yas coming to pinch hit. Man, it's barbecue or mildew time for the Hawks. It's barbecue or mildew time for the Hawks. Ain't no tomorrow unless you win. Here's the one to pitch. And I already got game 7 written up. Shonda already made the thumbnail for it. We just got to win to post it. That's it. That's it. Here's the one to pitch. That ball yanked down the line. And first baseman got it. Underhand throw to the pitcher. He steps on the bat. That's out number 1. Steve, I'm your eyes and ears. That's what's up, man. Well, welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. That's why we here. Let's go. Hawks gonna go to game 7. Yep. The Hawks wouldn't allow me to make that thread in that event without making it come to fruition. You feel me? They got my back. Hawks got my back. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike right down the middle. Slider, 86 mile per hour. Eli White. There you go. There's your boy Kool-Aid. Eli 1 for 2 for today with an RBI single in the second inning. Here's the one to pitch. That ball in the dirt. What does it count? Here's the one to pitch. That ball missed. 2-1 to count. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Magic Man 2 says, Braves need
Swing
more
and a
blowouts.
miss.
They
22
sure
to count.
do love themselves a close game.
Hey, man, win by a lot or by a little. Just get the dizzy dubs. That's all I care about. Get the dubs. Can you start drinking some World Series Kool-Aid? Swing and a miss. That's up to you, Kool-Aid. That's up to you. You're going to drink your Kool-Aid regardless. So why you asking me? Braves looking good, though. They're the best team in baseball right now. We haven't reached the 40-game mark yet. I need to see at least 80 before I even think about that. Ronald Acuna Jr. hits that thing down the line. Great hit by Ronald Acuna Jr. First hit of the day. Double. Let's go. Great job by Ronald Acuna Jr. Let's get it.
Let him cook. Coming in hot. Let him cook now. Let him cook.
Kool-Aid said, yep. Yeah, I'll drink my Kool-Aid. Yeah. I mean, a big old plastic jug full of it. Matter of fact, Kool-Aid, go and get the glass pitcher. That's how nice and cool this Kool-Aid should be, in the glass pitcher with the ice in it. Not the plastic jug. Put in the glass pitcher. That's how good the Kool-Aid should be for the Braves. And we ain't even healthy yet, Kool-Aid. Once we get healthy, watch out. Here comes Drake Baldwin. Let's go. Here's the one in the pitch. Drake Baldwin ain't got a hit today. Would love to see that. 2-0 to count right now. We got a runner at second base with 2 outs. Drake Baldwin, National League MVP favorite, in my opinion. Let's go. Here's one in the pitch. That ball outside. Ball. 3-0 to count. Drake about to walk. Yo, he said walk him. He said, he said walk him. Go ahead. Let's walk him. We're not playing around with that. Walk him. He saw that sign coming in from the pitcher. He was like, no, you are not about to throw nothing fat and juicy up there for Drake Baldwin. Nope. Walk him. He said, hey, walk him. Four fingers up. What you, hold up. What you saying?
Also ATL. Also ATL. Also ATL.
Yeah.
ATL, and I'm like, also ATL.
Let's go, man. What y'all know about that? Yeah. I mean, Drake having a bad day, but they was like, nah, not in that situation. Nope. Not in that situation. Drizzy, Drake. Let's go, man. All right, man. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Ozzie Albies is hiding in fish grease also. But that's from the right-hand side. Here's one in the pitch ball way inside. Good eye. 1-0 is the count. Hey, good job. Wait. Wait after this. I'll get to you. I promise. Okay? Oh, you got a champagne bottle? Kool-Aid stepping up. He going from Kool-Aid to champagne. Bubbly. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike right now. Change up, 90 mile per hour. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson is pitching right now. Here's the one in the pitch. Ozzie Albies swing and a miss. 95 mile per hour, 14 fastball riding up. It was in the strike zone. Great pitch. 2-2. Oh yeah, guys, make sure you check out ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers channel, man. Here's the one in the pitch. And Ozzie Albies hit that thing on the ground. They grab it and throw it to first base. He's out. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp. All right, we're going to the bottom. We're going to the top half of the 8th inning, guys. And the Braves are still clinging on to a 1-run lead. 2-1. Kool-Aid, you done gave up on the Hawks? Kool-Aid, what we doing, Kool-Aid? You done gave up on the Hawks? Shame on you, man. Come on, Kool-Aid. That man said Braves and Falcons. He ain't thinking about the Hawks done made him mad. The Hawks done made him mad how they playing against the Knickerbockers. Guys, make sure you tune in tonight for our doubleheader as we're trying to go for double dubs. Braves win right now, and then the Hawks win tonight at 7 p.m. Yeah. So yeah. Definitely cannot wait for that game, man. It's barbecue and mildew time, man. What you watching, Larry? Goofy? You watching Goofy on Disney Plus? Okay. Go in there and go to the room, please. Thank you. Good job. About to go on this road trip, man. 9-game road trip. Got to get her done.
What's trip?
Oh, no. I was talking about the Braves, son, not us. We're not going on a road trip. I know you love road trips. I know you love road trips. Good job, son. All right, here's the one on the pitch. The Atlanta Braves are going on a road trip, son, not us. One of those account right now, Payamas is in. This is, ooh, strike on the knees. This is close. Yeah, I got to put my unrally cap on. I have to put my unrally cap on. It's needed. Here's one to pitch, and that ball struck, going back to the wall, and Eli White hits the wall, missed it. God dog it. And he's going for a triple. And almost threw it into the dang on dugout. This is why you need Money Mike. I remember people saying that Eli White could replace Money Mike. I'm old enough to remember that. Eli White timed that horribly. He should have kept running instead of jumping. He timed that horribly. He should have, or played it off the wall. And that ball hit right there, right down the line, and it's tied up, guys, just like that, because you put in Payamas. And I was wondering, like, man, I know you're trying to say your bullpen, but dang nabbit, man, Payamas. This, I guess we're just figuring we already won the series, so. Man, I never go to the Super Bowl, even if we were in it, because it costs too much, man. It costs too much. Only people that go to the Super Bowl, they give up their whole savings just to go to one game. No, man, no. We'll be here streaming, you know what I'm saying, commentating it. Here's one to pitch. That ball way inside, and it's no outs with a run at second base. Here's one to pitch, and that ball's way inside, 3-0 to count. I don't know why we put Payamas in there in a crucial situation like this. I guess to see how you'll handle it. I could have told you it wasn't going to be well. Here's one to pitch, strike at the knees. All right. Look, we done gave up the lead now, so the unrally cap can come off. And that ball hit down the right field line.
Magic Man 2 says, everything is expensive. I saw last week, front row seats at WrestleMania were $16,000.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's WrestleMania and in Vegas. Larry. Go in the room, please. And that's a walk. So 2 runners on with no outs. Payamas has done nothing but give up runs and hits. It's time to take him out, man. You ain't got to talk to him. You don't have to talk to him. Ain't nothing to talk about. Get out. Go sit down. This is what y'all need to tell this pitcher right now. Oh, no. Well, walk it out to the dugout. You need to tell him. Go sit down. Yeah, we got an opportunity to get a double play, but, man, this dude right here just came in just giving up the cookies. After the pitcher staff been amazing today. I understand that we're winning the series, so you want to put guys in situations, see if they can come through or not. It's kind of a test for Payamas. And right now he's failing the test. Iglesias is on IL. He's on IL with forearm tightness. He won't be back until the Dodger series, guys. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way inside. Ball one. He can't find the plate. I mean, they used Suarez yesterday also. So they were going to wait until the 8th inning, well, the 9th inning to use Suarez, but now he might not come out. So this is Payama's game to lose. Andre P said, who's this guy? He's horrible. Money Mike would have caught that 100%. You mean Waldrip? Not Waldrop. Waldrip? No word on Waldrop. Nope. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way too low. 3-1 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball yanked down third base line. Foul ball. Thank the Matrix. Too many mistakes to commit against the Tigers. I understand why he put him in. That ball fouled off. Three and two to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Strike three. Let's go. Challenge it if you want to. You got both of your challenges. I actually would have challenged that, even though you struck out. I would have took a chance, but no, that's a strike. Yeah, get him up out of there, Walt Weiss. Go on, get him up out of there. Yeah, we're missing Waldrop, Swellenbach, and Strider. Strider coming back on Sunday versus the Colorado Rockies. We're not good at challenges from our hitters. We're good at our challenges when Drake Baldwin do it. Heim is kind of bad at it. I would just let Drake Baldwin be the one that do the challenges. Everybody else, y'all just gotta hold that. I really think the challenges are for the catcher. The catchers have the highest percentage throughout baseball. So gotta let it be a catcher thing. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. All right. So the Atlanta Braves are tied up 2-2. Detroit Tigers got 10 hits today. Like 4 of them just came like that. Now Aaron Bummer coming in. All right, let's go. Here's one to pitch that ball way outside. All right, lefty on lefty. Come that best hitter. Their rookie phenom. Here's a wind in the pitch. Here's a wind in the pitch. That ball way outside. 3-0 to count. Bummer. You got a chart, son. Hey, that's a chart. Bases are loaded. We still need a double play. Here's one in the pitch. Still ain't thrown a strike yet. Still have not thrown a strike. Hey, he finally did. Amazing. 1-1's a count. Gleyber Torres is up the bat. Here's one in the pitch. He threw that meaty part of the plate. White's going to catch it. And, of course, he's going to come in and score. And we're down 3-2. Sacrifice fly. Good sacrifice fly by the Tigers, by Torres. Good small ball by the Tigers. Bullpen did just fall apart. That's true. On the one, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. That's time for you. Welcome to the stream. Should score more runs in the third inning. I agree, Jose. But what we gonna do about it now? We gotta stop the bleeding. On 1 to count. And Bummer up the bat. Up to pitch, excuse me. Jones up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. High fastball, high cutter. Missed. About 2 inches over the strike zone. 1-1 is the count. They're not gonna do it, Terry. You need guys to eat up innings. Maybe he'll be going down since Spencer Strider is coming up. Why not Ditter? I don't know. I think Ditter went back down. I think, yeah, here comes Suarez. Oh yeah, they doubling down. Terry, they doubling down. They're gonna put Payamas, Bummer, and then Suarez, all 3 in a row. They're like our 3 worst relievers. Here's one in the pitch. That ball. This is gonna get sent down tomorrow once Strider gets called up. I would hope it'll be Payamas or Suarez, to be honest. Robert Lopez already been turned into a reliever, so one of those guys need to leave anyway. I would. Oh, swing and a miss, and Bummer got out of there. Strikeout. Go sit down, one chair. But that was done. We gave up. Now it wasn't his run. It wasn't his run. It was Payamas, but still. But still, he gave up the run. He's supposed to stop the bleeding and could not. All right, so Braves down. I guess I got to use this. right, go in the room. Close the door, please. Go in the room. Close the door. Go in the room. Close the door, please. Thank you. All right, so JR's gonna stay up. JR's pitched too well not to stay up. Did only had one opportunity to pitch. I would like to see him again, but we'll see. I don't know if Didder has the stuff to be a relief pitcher, man, because he always give up a huge inning, at least in the major leagues. I can't have you be a situational reliever and you come in and give up 3 runs. That's like counterintuitive. I would rather you be a starter and learn how to pace yourself, you know. Oh no, I don't know what that's about. Let's see if I'll get off the internet on my phone. See if that helps it. Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. Goodness gracious. Here's the one to pitch. Here's the one to pitch. That ball grounded in the dirt. Right to the second baseman. He got it. Quickly throws him out. And that's out number 1. We're not playing the Dodgers right now, but welcome to the stream, Atlanta Hawks OG. Here's one to pitch. Called strike, was not a strike, but Austin Riley in such a funk, he didn't even try to challenge it. Braves got 2 challenges. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too high. 1-1 is the count. Austin Riley rips that down the line, but it's a foul ball. Ball rocketed down the third base line, but foul ball. Just miss. Strike. Dang it. And also Riley caught looking 97 mile powers by Anderson. All right. Top of strike zone. Good pitch. Here's one to pitch, swing and a miss by Dubon, who's 1 for 2. Got hit by a bat, RBI single. Henry Jackson, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. It's 3-2 right now, Henry. Detroit on top. Bottom half of the 8th inning. We put some of our worst pitchers in, and yeah, that's just what it is. Suarez, Jose Suarez is up, and Robert Suarez is up, just in case we grab the lead. It's 2 out, nobody on. Here's the one to pitch. Are we tied up? And that's not gonna do. That's a pop up. And that's out. All right, so we're going to the top half of the 9th inning. And the Detroit Tigers are up 3-2. Brian Boutwell, you got to talk to Austin Riley about that. He ain't seeing it right now. That's all. He is not seeing it right. So it is what it is. He don't know what if it's close or not. He thought that was clearly too high. He got to measure his own strike zone now, man. He got to find it. Austin Riley's in a huge funk. Austin Riley's in the funk that Money Mike was in for a year. That's a fact. Money Mike was in a year-long slump. Actually a year and a half slump. And it seemed like Austin Riley's heading for that slump also. Hold him here and walk it off in the bottom half. Okay. It's definitely mental. I already made the analogy, man. Austin Riley hitting is like Dyson Daniels trying to shoot a three-pointer right now. That's just what it is. It's all mental. But then again, I really can't say it's in baseball. Once teams figure you out, it's up to you to figure it, to counter that. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's like Dyson because Dyson is definitely mental. You know what I'm saying? Austin Riley right now, I think they done figured Austin out, and he got to work his way through it. It's kind of like Money Mike, how they figured out Money Mike. And for a year and a half, they used to throw some junk outside, low and outside, or low and inside, and he'll swing right over the top of it. In baseball, yeah, it just seems like you can try to control your own fate more so. Now, sure, he's struggling, you know what I'm saying? He internalized because he ain't never the worst streak hitting in his career. Going back to elementary, most likely. Here's the one to pitch that ball. Strike. All right, good call by good challenge right there by Drake. That definitely was a strike. Got him. Stop playing with Drake, man. That kid know the strike zone. Stop playing with Drake. Got him. On one account. Here's the one to pitch. That's another strike. Strike two. Going to the okay. So Jose Suarez coming in, looking pretty good. Where's Danzaball at? I ain't heard nothing about Danzaball either. Strike. Strike three. Get him up out of there, man. Go sit down. All right. Jose Suarez looking good. Hold him here and then, walk it off. All right, one of those count. Torkelson coming out the bat. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Here's the one in the pitch. Yo, that's like big. No, it's not. That's not Bigelow. Appreciate a chair in the chat, sir. We're in the top half of the 9th inning, guys. Braves are down 3-2. One out, nobody on. 1-1 is the count. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Was never swinging at that. 83-mile-per-hour changeup. Got to get that up a little higher than that. 2-2 to count. That ball way by the feet. Had to jump back from it. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another chair. 2 chairs in the chat for Jose Suarez.
Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down.
No, they ain't putting Kinley out there. You know, Kinley has anxiety problems, man. He had him here. Yeah. He getting in a big spot. All right, here we go. Perez up the bat. Suarez got 8 pitches. Here's one to pitch. That ball almost hit him in the foot. 82-mile-per-hour slider. 1-0 to count. Foul ball. 1-1 is a count. There's Michael right there. He's chilling on the bench. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. 2-2 to count. 2-2 is the count. And that ball chopped in the dirt. 84-mile-per-hour changeup. All right, man. 2-2 to count. Jose Suarez up the pitch. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball yanked down the third base line. Foul ball, though. He turned on it, but couldn't keep it fair. 2-2 is the count with 2 outs. Top half of the 9th inning. And that ball, foul ball, up. So, Kool-Aid, what happened? Bad pitching came in, and then they small balled us to death. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. 3-2 is the count. All right, Jose Suarez, you're pitching for your major league life right now. Ken Ross said, "Don't worry, you ready for us to walk it off again today?" Yeah, I hope so. All right, run at second base, 2 outs. He walked them. Run at second base, 2 outs. Veerling in the game, ball way outside. He's 2 for 4 for today. Let's make that 2 for 5. Single, double, run, score 2 RBIs. All right. And that ball hit into they on left field, and Dubon dropped the ball. Oh my goodness. And safe. This is what happens when you play with your food. We need a real left fielder, man. Plain and simple. We need a real left fielder. Like, yeah, it's all cute with what Dubon doing and stuff like that, man. But Yaz has been terrible. Eli White been terrible. Oh, that was Yaz. My bad. That was Yaz coming in. So my bad. That wasn't Dubon. That was Yaz. Yaz been terrible, man. Yaz has been Jared Kelnick. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Yaz has been terrible, man. They put him in for defense, and he gives up another run. It's 4-2 right now. And he got the little dumb look on his face.
Big dummy.
Elder pitched an excellent game. Excellent game. Here's a one to pitch. Only gave up 1 run. 1-2 is the count. Yep, we had bad fielding. Yeah. Back to back. Here's a one to pitch. High fastball, 2-2 to count. 93 mile per hour. That ain't really fair on Suarez. Oh, Jose Suarez today. He ain't the problem. Ken Ross said, "I still believe we'll win. Let's go." Here's a one to pitch. That ball way outside. 3-2 to count. Lee has not got a hit today. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. 3-2 to count. 2 outs, run at second base, and he walked them.
Big dummy.
Might as well sit Robert Suarez. I mean, I know he was up, but don't even do anything with Robert Suarez. It's if you're gonna save your bullpen, to save it. We just need an out, ground out, pop up, line drive out, strike out. Just need an out. Of course, the Braves still got a chance. Here's one to pitch. Call strike. Was not a strike. We'll take it though. Here's one to pitch. Yeah, that's a ball. Great save by a catcher, not letting that get past him. and runner advancing. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. Ball. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball yanked down the third base line is fair. Yes, it is fair. And now it's going to be 6-2. No, 5-2. And the runner's out at home. But that don't matter. They scored 3 runs right there. So, well, 2 more runs. They scored 2 more runs. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. All right. So it's 5-2 right now. 5-2 going to the bottom half of the 9th inning. As the Braves bullpen fell apart. But honestly, man, we put in guys that most likely are going to get designated to the minor leagues in a couple of days. It kind of is what it is. All right. No, I don't think he loved. I think he was trying. He used Payamas and Jose Suarez because he's trying to save the bullpen. He's trying to save the bullpen. I get why. I mean, it just didn't work out. He blocked that. Looked like he blocked it. All right, and Money Mike coming in. You know, this would have never happened if Money Mike would have been playing. First misstep that manager Walt Weiss have done today. Money Mike would have caught that ball against the wall. Here's the one to pitch, strike right down the middle. Here's the one to pitch. Honestly, the game goes to the offense not being able to put any insurance runs up. I got you. I agree, but the bullpen wiltering is also a factor also. Here's one to pitch that ball way too high. 2-1 to count. Larry, quiet, please. Here's one to pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. First at bat for Michael today. 2-2 to count. Yeah. I understand trying to get a day off. I get it. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. That ball in the dirt. Good eye. 3-2 to count. Good job by Money Mike. Mike definitely didn't expect to hit today and play today. He definitely did not expect to play today. Maybe Ronaldo Lopez should have came in. He came in last night, man. Here's one in the pitch. Came in and pitched, what, 2 or 3 innings? So, yeah, Ronaldo was spent, man. That's how you use him, man. If he come in and throw 2 innings, that's it. You're not coming in the next day. No. That's how you tear his arm up. We know his arm is weak. Here's one in the pitch. Money Mike popped that up. Had to. It would have been a strike either way. He just missed it. All right, that's out number 1. I don't know which team's going to win. I'm hoping my team can win. But right now, we're down to 2 outs. And Mike Yastrzemski coming up. And he's batting 200 with no home runs, 6 RBIs. He's looking like Jared Keltner 2.0. Strike, just looking at it. And Dominique Smith. I feel like if we would have had Michael Harris and Dominique Smith playing today, we would have won this game. I hate that in baseball, they give games away, but I just got to realize that's the culture of baseball. When you already win 2 games, and it's just baseball. You just throw some stuff out there and hope it sticks on the wall. Shame, too, because Bryce Elder threw a gem of a game. Here's one to pitch that ball outside. Gem of a game by Bryce Elder. You got to turn that down, son. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. All right, 3-1 to count. Yaz trying to get on base by hook or by crook. We can still rally back and win this game, but we got to get on base right now. 3-1 to count. Here's the one to pitch, and Yaz hits that right up the middle. Good hit by Yaz. Let's go. All right, here comes the rally. Oh, yeah, I know that, Terry. That's why I said this was a giveaway game. This was a rest. This was the typical baseball rest the players. All right, let's go. Here's one in the pitch. And Dominique Smith swinging at the first thing he saw and popped it up. No patience, didn't even give him a chance to get a good ball. All right, that's out number 2. All right, we're down to our last out, guys. And all that'll be said is, hey, guys, you know, we already won the series. Got to get guys rest. It's a long year. I get it. All right, man, we got to run at second base with 2 outs. Ronald Acuna Jr. at the bat. He's 1 for 4 for today. Let's make that 2 for 5, please. Here's a wind the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Way to block it by the catcher. 1-1 is the count. You want the muffin or you want peanut butter jelly? Muffin? Okay, wait. Game's almost over, okay? Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, we're down to our last strike. I'm going to the room. I'm going to get to you after this game is over, I promise. Okay? That's another player that can go down. Heim. And strike 3. And that's the end of the game. Sorry, Ronald. That's the end of the game. All right. Yeah, Ronald's gonna see that as a strikeout. The Braves lose 5-2. Braves lose 5-2, but that's a good use of the challenge though. And Detroit Tigers salvage a 3-run win by winning 5-3 with that extra added offense at the end of the game. Womp womp. That's all right, guys. This was a throwaway game. It be like that in baseball. It's a part of baseball culture. Don't ask me why. When you win the first two, and then again, man, we had Bryce Elder, so it wasn't like it was a bullpen. It was a bullpen game, but it was. We did everything within our power to rest Money Mike, to rest Dominic Smith, to rest our bullpen arms, and hopefully try to pull it out and steal a win. Unfortunately, the Detroit Tigers came to play, and not only were they not satisfied with a 1-run lead going into the 8th inning, they put up 3 more runs. So yeah, appreciate you, Magic Man, as always. Appreciate you. Yeah, we had opportunities several times to put up a huge crooked number, but we didn't in several innings. So yeah, ultimately, if we score our average, we average 6 runs a game. We score our average, we win the game. So yeah, like 5.96 runs per game. All right, guys, I'm about to head off, get some lunch from me and Lil Larry, and yeah, we'll be back at 7 o'clock, guys. Probably come on a little bit early, around 6:30. But we'll check you guys out later. Peace up, A-Town down. Braves lose. Hopefully that's not a harbinger for things to come tonight. Hawks got to win. It's barbecue and mildew time, for real, for real. All right, guys. Peace up, A-Town down. Deuces.